one area that's been interesting and a good teacher for myself and for my kids has been being involved in sports. We watch sports on TV, we play games, they're a lot of fun, you acquire skills, you make friends, all of that is very true. But the thing with sports that we often don't see, especially if you watch sports on TV and maybe you watch the highlights, you don't see when you're watching the highlights how bad the players are. You only see how great the players are. And I think watching sports on TV and seeing all these great athletes, let's think of basketball, all these great three-point shooters and all these great dunkers and all these great athletes and all these great shots. When you see it on TV, you don't get a grasp of all the misses, all the times that they failed. You see them, you see the highlights, but you don't realize that they're shooting 30% or 20% from the floor, things like that. And I think that's a disservice to an athlete, a younger athlete, someone who's trying to try sports. I think they look at the sport and they think, I've got to be nailing all these, and it puts a bit of hesitancy in your game. Baseball, great example. I was at 1,000 baseball games because I worked for Major League Baseball, and if you could get to the if you could get a hit 4 times out of 10, that's only 40%. I mean, you'd be in the Hall of Fame. Most professional baseball players fail getting to first base 70% of the time, but yet we're kind of in a highlight world and we don't see that. And I think if you know that, you can take a shot and miss. You can swing the bat and miss. You can try things and miss. That's part of the game. You don't see it on TV because you only see the highlights. But there's so much of the game is trying to work yourself in a position to make a play and trying and failing. There's nothing wrong with falling on your face, getting up, evaluating what happened. That's an important thing. Evaluate and repeat. Fall on your face, evaluate and repeat. Hey, at least if you're falling on your face, you're moving forward a little bit at a time. So I think I would encourage you, if you're into sports, take the shot. You might miss. You're going to miss a lot of the times. Everybody does. But some of them are going to work out. Some of them are going to be goals. Some of them are going to become baskets. Some of them are going to be game winners. So take the chance, work the odds, and take the shot. Just take the shot. You don't have to be the ball hog. You don't have to shoot every time you get the ball. But take a few shots, because there's nothing wrong with that. That's part of the game. No one's going to look back at you later and say, well, you shouldn't have shot that shot. You shouldn't have made that pass. You shouldn't have done this. It's just for fun anyways. So take a shot. Try it. You'd hate to go to play a game and you're played the whole basketball game and you never even took a shot. Why not take the try? Everyone misses. Sometimes you succeed. There's no failure in missing. That's how we learn. And as you look at professional athletes, they miss most of the time. But you don't see that, of course, because you watch the highlight reel and you only see the great catches, the great plays, the great passes, the great football runs, the great soccer goals. But there is a chance for you if you take the shot. That's what I would do. Take more shots.